Hey, welcome Bastardos. As you can see, the brand new Dirkabout theme. Thanks very much to the incomparable Mr. Muhammad O'Malley and his musical genius. The guy's just a non-stop flood of creativity, drums, guitar, wrote the melody. I don't have to do shit but sing it and edit a little video. Let me go see who's in the chats right now. Comments. Hey guys, great to see you. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late, but I had to go get a prescription refill for my elderly neighbor Rose, who I take care of, and she needed some glaucoma drops. Dirk got a haircut. Everybody wants to know what I did. Dirk got a buzz cut because it's hot in New York City, people. Sometimes when you're in New York, it's just so hot. You know how hot it is? It's hotter than hell. Woo, people. That's great. Let me stop and say hello to everybody who's in the room so far. Andrew Wolkowicz, Canadian, $10. Let's give him something for that. Give me a minute. It's been a couple of days since I've done this, so I'm a little rusty. Thank you so much, dearest Andrew. Let's revel. Let the revels begin and the fires be started, and we're bashing for the reckless and the broken-hearted. It sounds like a Bon Jovi lyric, right? Let me do it. Let the revels begin and the fires start here. It's pretty great, Andrew. You work until 5:30. Ray, I'm speechless. Sorry, Dirk. Why are you speechless? 515, who cares as long as I get my dirt time? Who cares, Carolyn? Who cares? Travis Watts. Gonzo City vibes from Al Benedetti. Time for the Dirkabout. Here it is. You guys like the new theme? Tartini, hey. That's my niece. Hey, honey. Jade is here and Dean is here. How you doing? How you doing? It's great to be out and about. I am all charged up. I have my batteries ready. I'm going to get on the boat. I got to do that long walk again. You know what the problem is? That really great boat that's right by the Pepsi sign. It's kind of an afterthought. It doesn't really take off very much and come. I mean, it's kind of like the other one, which is about, I don't know, a half a mile down the road. But you can get beer there and coffee, which is kind of cool, I guess. Let me extend this so you can see what I'm doing. I can do the long shot. Can't do the zooms yet. I've written 100 emails to both StreamYard and to the fine people at DJI who make the device I'm using, this fancy gizmo. There's a FedEx truck. I'm going to make an announcement today. I got a new watch this morning in the mail. Oh, God, it's Sir Julian. You guys remember beautiful Julian, who's a very new member of the channel. Well, a couple of weeks now, maybe a month or two. And he's just such a sweet guy from the United Kingdom. And we've been having this kind of pen pal bromance. He makes me want to be a more eloquent writer. He writes these incredibly poetic. His verbiage is just outrageous. So I feel like I'm in a stagecoach writing to someone from the far off land. Anyway, the other day he said that he had a Seiko 323 that, let me give you guys a good look at this thing. It's beautiful. It came this morning and he mailed it out like a day ago. Isn't it absolutely amazing? And the loom on it is insane. Julian, you are absolutely one of the most wonderful people. I mean, you all are. Thank you so much. This channel has brought me so much joy in a pretty dark time. You know, I had a very, very crap year. And I'm not one to wallow in my own pity at all. Because I like the joie de vivre. I prefer the beauty in life and the laughs and stuff. But, you know, this is the year God just decided to test me quite a bit. So here we are, and this channel has brought me nothing but joy, nothing but amazing relationships with beautiful people, kindness, all the things that we say we do. And I just want to thank you all for that, you beautiful, beautiful people. Well, we got a whole bunch of chats. Dean says, "How you doing, Dirk?" I'm doing good. Hey, there's my meme. Me. Meme's not just part of the Bashard family. She's an extended member of my actual family. Been my friend for 40 years at least. since we were kids. Her and I'm going to have her on the show. We'll do a studio show. And I know everybody's like, I don't like studio shows. Dirk's got to do a Dirkabout to the end of the world. Mimi and I used to pull off so many rock and roll scams before she was even like a publicist. Well, actually, maybe during. We used to get backstage to every show, meet every star, get into every club, all kinds of crazy stunts that girl and I used to pull. It was just, we could write a book. Actually, let's write a book. I read all these books. I read probably 3 books a week if I can. Now I'm listening to books like a child, audio books. I think that would be a great book. The Adventures of Meme and Dirk. Because some of the crazy stories, you would not even believe them. We just got away with murder. Not real murder, just rock and roll murder, people. Nice shady spot I can read. The team with a £4.99 super sticker. Let's give you the big gong. Thank you, Sir Dean. Did I freeze? I didn't freeze. It's hard to slide this. Hide current comment. Okay, there you go. Thank you. You know what I need to do? And I'm going to do it. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to get like one of the giant iPhones. Travis Watts had to take a Speedy in for its first service. He broke the mainspring. Oh, man, that's hard to do. You must have gone to town, Kiddo Pie. Wow. Oh, man. Justin Goodfriend says, Gonzo Dirk, here we are. Watch flares, evening Dirk from Crumpin and Pixel. Hey, Crumpin and Pixel, we love you guys. Oh, my God. Wow. Keep us posted. Pictures too, Travis. Did you send it to Omega in Switzerland? Crazy. Ray, because the big fella had unleashed the Celtic Banshees. All right. Upvote, kids. Thanks, Meme. Jeff Laurie, sound isn't great, Dirk. Is it not? Let me check on this to make sure it's not crap. Hold on. Settings. Audio. AirPods, check 1, 2. 2, 2, check. Usually it's better than this. Does it sound totally crap? Let me know. Because I hate when stuff is crap. Or does it sound about the same? Mimi says, I remember way more than you do. Hey, Robert Slunsky, how are you? $5.99. Boom, let's give you the monks. Soft core turco, £5. Beer mentioned in the first 2 minutes. I got to get a beer one, right? I got to get a beer reaction, right? I got to do that. Let's go. Let me find where are the, hold on. Sorry, guys. I know it's such a pain. You know what I'll do? I'll give you a Gallery of Bastards since I'm not doing it today. The Gallery of Bastards. Send me the shots. The sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bastards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. I think I know why the sound is crap, because I have Do Not Disturb on. Standard mic mode. Let's go to voice isolation. Let's change it to that and see how that comes out. I have Do Not Disturb on. I got my AirPods on loud. That should be good, my kitty pies. Give me a shout at the bottom of the stream and tell me if the sound is worse than it usually is. Sounds okay now, just a little inconsistent. Yeah. Why am I still getting text messages when I am on silent mode? Arrgh! I don't know what that's about. I'm just starting the stream and on my way. I'm definitely going to get a beer, though, because, you guys just paid for it. Friday night, man. What an absolute honor it is. Listen, it's your show. I just host it, and I say that all the time. And it's totally true. Because without you, I'm nothing. I don't know how to do anything. Thank you. This guy's going to run me over. But now I'm one of those people who walks down the street with my camera like a moron. Let me flip this around so you guys can get the ultimate views. Hold on a second. Yeah. Why is this not working now? Okay. Settings. And I wish I could make this faster for you. I really do. There it is. It's so beautiful. It's actually a little, I'll slide over. It's a little bit smoggy, if I do say so myself today. Thank you, Soft Core Jericho. Gonna walk over the bridge. A bit of a walk. But yeah, it's worth it. Because we get on the boat. I'll let you guys see the sights. The water is a glistening today. It is absolutely, I mean, there is a haze. And usually we don't get this haze in New York until August. Or as Queens would say, August. We usually don't get no haze until like August, you know what I'm talking about? We don't get no haze at all. That's very cool, though. Gives the city quite a nice silhouette, if I do say so myself. And I have to say that I'm bowled over by Julian's incredible generosity. Well, all of your generosity. And, it says that this watch is 40. It wears like a 42. It wears really large. It's just at the threshold of my manliness. 42 is my self-imposed maximum for a wristwatch. I just don't think I can pull it off any better than that. But this one's just nestled in there, right at the line. Looks perfect, and the color is just sublime. And it has some spectacular lume. It's very militaristic, and I'm so grateful. So here's some of this. You guys know the routine by now. This is my launch pad. It's how I take off, how I get cracking out of Long Island City. Now, Long Island City, for those who don't know, you know what I could do? I've never done this. Let me take you out on one of these beautiful docks. Say hello to this pigeon. You ever wonder why pigeons are always so chubby? It's like they must get maximum food from somewhere. It's really sunny out, and I can't wear sunglasses because my non-polarized Ray-Bans, sadly, the one of the arms separated. Didn't break. It came out of its kind of like sleeve. So I have to have that repaired. My other pair of Ray-Bans are polarized, which means I can't see the screen at all. Oh, the boat's just pulling him up. It's okay. I'll take the next one. As well, right? I don't have any particular plan today because I want to go to see St. John the Divine, but I'm going to have to do that for Sunday Mass because they close at 5 o'clock. So if I want to get in there earlier, I'll have to do an earlier show. Here's some guys, a girl having a photo op. I'll take you to the end of the dock so you can have a look-see. It's a great view. Great view. This is the Long Island City skyline, which is gigantic now. I mean, ridiculous. There's me boat, which I'll be getting on soon. And here's the rest of the world. Absolutely crazy. There. Take a walk back. I'll switch it up. Settings, camera. They need to come up with a better way for this. Truly, they do. To make it easier, Gene laughs at the way I pound the camera. Like, I'm a man, damn it. I'm not. One thing Dirk is not is very dainty. I've never been very dainty. I'm kind of like Bam Bam. That was my nickname when I was a kid, and my siblings will attest to that. I rip things open, but I am an excellent gift wrapper. Christmas time, I will say that I'm an impeccable gift wrapper. I don't know why I have such a specialized skill considering. I just noticed that this pizzeria that I've never been able to go to is no longer in existence. It was called Piatto, which in Italian means plate. And it was there for a couple of years. And it looked nice, and I always wanted to go in there. And now there's a logo of a pig there, which means I'm definitely never going there. Is it called Osteria? Something or other. I can't read it from here. Oh no. Oh God, it's called Osteria Brooklyn. Oh, I just threw up. in me mouth. Oh my God. We're not in Brooklyn, people. What a colorful day, huh? Osteria, Brooklyn. And now I'll switch it back. Ultra wide. Oh, that camera thing is still doing that. I have to figure out why it does that. I think it's the ultra wide camera. So let me switch that. Camera. If you notice that, when I use a certain camera, back dual wide. Yeah, see, that's it. See, if you see that, it says Osteria, Brooklyn. Oh. Once I get into the shade, I'll read some more comments from the beautiful bastards. How many people are in the room? 50 people. Hey, 50 folks. I'm sure more will join. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them. They are gorgeous. Isn't that nice? You build it and they will come. You build it and they will come. You know, because before this was just, hypodermic needles and dead bodies. But I guess ducks and geese could feed off of that too. Oh, this is beautiful. Here, you want to see this? Oh, aren't they lovely? Youth is so beautiful. It's funny. When I was a kid, my mother always used to say, what a beautiful young couple. What a beautiful young bride." She always said young. And it's like now that I'm old enough to realize I am so appreciative of youth and its beauty. So many things are for the young, and they say that youth is wasted on the young. And we all had our shot in it, and we've been around for how long? If that were the case, we would have figured it out. But it's a beautiful thing, and I love it. Beautiful bride, beautiful. It looks to me like graduation shots. Although I will say, fashions as they change, I do watch fashion, please, and I'm somewhat of an amateur commentator on style and things like that. I mean, I wouldn't be qualified for that today. I'm wearing shorts, black socks, trainers, and a polo. But it's hot. Um, I'm gonna get these new Skechers because Skechers are the greatest shoes when you want to do some heavy duty mileage in the walking department. Kind of addicted to them. Mostly a shoe wearer, but not in this regard because there's just way too many miles. It's way too much action. So hey, let me see. Once I get into the shade, I'll grab a beer. I'll plant myself down. I'll look at the chats. We'll have a chit chat. And ask you guys where you'd like me to go. I'll check the bus schedule and see where the Dirkabouts going to take him today. Very beautiful. This is lovely. I mean, it's crazy though. This little park, not so little actually, next to the biggest city in the world. And it is the biggest city in the world. Maybe not by miles or kilometers, but its density and its population, it is beautiful. I know I trash talk New York a lot, but I don't really mean it. I've moved into get off my lawn territory, which is kind of sad. It's very busy here today on a Tuesday afternoon. I will say that much. And I just missed the boat, so I'll go check the schedule for the next one. See what's going on. Some jazzy jazz. I was enjoying, I don't know, somehow we got on I'm a big Katie Lang fan. She's retired now, or semi-retired. I was listening to I Confess, if you don't have that, from her Sis Boom Bang album. What an amazing song. It says now. Now that one's gone already. Pier 11. 15 minutes and 37 minutes. Okay. Does it say what time? No, expected in. Okay, there's one in 15 and one in 37. Well, we'll decide which one that's going to be in a minute. After I go get the appropriate elixir. Hey Melly, see, I see you in there. Let me see. I'm gonna get onto the chats in just a second, just a brief second. Okay, you guys. So let me go grab a ice cold Stella. Oh, it's a beautiful baby. I will, I will get the camera out of here so people get weird if you got a camera pointed in their face, and I get it. Why would they like that? Wow, it's hot. Holy shit. Holy macaroni. I was gonna get rid of my beard too, which is probably gonna go too. I trimmed it down quite a bit, but it's hot. I just haven't seen myself without a beard in about a year, so it's been a bit odd. What is she getting? I only ever get a star here. Okay. 50 people in the room. Okay, it's a solid 50. I know it's a Tuesday. It's Speedy Tuesday, and I'm not wearing. I apologize to Speedies and my Speedy fans and all the Speedy people, but I couldn't resist. Look at that. Look at this beautiful military watch. It's fantastic. Oh, she's getting a lot of beers. That's what's taking so long. I confess, I need you badly. Open your arms, love me madly. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Here we go. Just getting one. Championship. May I please have a Stella? Oh, yeah, hold on. You know how old I am? Old. I'm older than your parents. What year was your mother born? Yeah, I'm 10 years older than her. Thank you. Card. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so, so much. Look at that. Beautiful port. Thank you. All right, gang. I'm gonna get us a table. And shit, baby. I'm gonna go down to the river. He went down to the river. He went down to the river. Uh-oh. My gimbal's getting mad at me. It does that because I'm holding it funny. I'm gonna change that in a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It's because my hand is wet now because she overdid it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Kango kids. All right. Now we can have a beer. Yeah, Al Benedetti says he loves the big date on the Seiko. So do I. Okay, let me get back. That's funny. I can't see a bunch of the old. I should be able to see all the chats. 42 millimeter for Speedy Tuesday. Bien sûr. Watch flares. Yes, 42 for the professional. Mimi Reichenbach wants to know, does that old colonial house we looked at, yes, it does still exist. It's been completely renovated. Mimi and I looked at a house well before I lived in Long Island City, and it does indeed exist. Franca Fiore upvoted. Thank you so much. Melly C. Sorry I'm late. Melly C. It's always great to see you. Cheers to you. Morgan Mindy. Let's see. Melly C says, oh, you've had your ears lowered. Looks nice. It's so hot, my God. I couldn't take it. I did it myself. Like I don't. I go to a barber shop, like an old fashioned deep barber shop, but I won't do a proper haircut. But if it's just buzz, it's not that hard to do. So why not save $40 or whatever heinous amount of money they want for men's haircuts nowadays? Scotty H, Lord H is in the room. Omega just launched a couple of new Speedy Pros. Oh shit! Hold on, Speedy Tuesday. I had my head up me arse today because I was dealing with Rose's medicine. My dearest Rose, who my elderly neighbor and friend, she has glaucoma, and I've been trying to get her an appointment with her ophthalmologist, and it's just the guy has just not been around. He has not answered any of our phone calls, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what I've had to do is I actually went on teledoctors. It took the whole afternoon, so I missed out on that. I missed out on it completely. Thank you for letting me know, Lord H. Let me see. Thank you. She says, stunning Seiko. It's really, what a surprise. It's got a really, really cool. Let me take it off and show you guys up close so you can see what that looks like. What an interesting dial. It's kind of like a woven dial. Very interesting. And a olive green drab strap. I have it on my right wrist today because that's the wear watch. And I just got it this afternoon. And it's quartz, so I don't have to think about it. I don't believe in quartz shame. I think quartz, it serves a purpose. You put it on, it works. The high horology stuff is when you're in the mood for high horology. I don't, I know that's a thing for people and I don't get it. Travis Watts, enjoying an ice cold Dos Equis myself. Cheers to you, Travis. Ray Ray says, okay, as much as I love Dirk's Gonzos, can't wait till he gets home. There, I said it. Come find me if you don't like what I say. What's up with you today? I love you, Ray Ray. What's going on? You prefer the studio shot, the studio shows? Listen, this is a response to the Bastardos. Everybody said, do Gonzos. And I didn't think I could. But you never know if you can do things until you try. And there you have it. There's Drew B. Hey, Drew B. One of the newest members of Patreon. Drew B, great to see you. What up, Dirk? Beer time on the river. Well, Travis Watts says he took his Speedy to the Omega Service Center personally in Culver City. Okay, 6 years old in time. Yeah, well, they say 10, but, I'm dying to know all about that. Oh, softcore Jericho. Thank you so much. I'm only going to give you for that. I need to get a beer one. I'll make a beer one now that I know how to do it. And I'm not bothering Oshin every 5 minutes. I hit the wrong button. See, because I can't see shit out here. But that was cool. You missed the song. I didn't use the song. It was the first time I never did this song because I have a new one. You guys want to see it again? What do you guys think of the new song? What do you guys think? I'll give it to you again because we're on a Dirkabout. Dash about Dirkabout. Here it comes for you guys. Let me get that off the screen. Thank you so much for the beer. I'm going to give you the new theme.
We're on a bash about to the end of the world. Places unseen and unheard. Gonna see Valhalla, gonna reach for the stars on this Gonzo. Dirkabout, look out! Dirkabouts!
I think it's a lot of fun. I was up all night doing the video. Hey, Dirk, I just got the CD. Can't wait to listen to it. You just got it? Oh, wow. That took a long time, Hitesh. A long time. Emmett is really enjoying writing the metal tunes, and he's great at it. Maybe Emmett and I should start a new metal band. What should we call it? Because he's great at writing metal. 20th Century Boy. Hey, 20th Century Boy. Thank you so much for your direction the other day in regards to sound. Just FYI, I am using AirPods Pro I've been looking into what the next best step up is, so I have a little bit more high fidelity sound for all you bastards. It's so important that, like I love gear, I love tech, I love learning stuff. So I want to thank you so much for getting me up to speed. Thank you. Nick Sistos here. You were right, Derek. Get placement good. Yeah, right. Look out. All metal's got to have a look out. It's always got to be before something big happens. And in this case, it's Emmett's Shredfest. He's just like, that's just unbelievable. Mimi says she loves it. Singapore. Yeah, so that's going to be the theme to the. It is now the theme to the Dirkabouts. Chris on the Upper East Side. Hey, Chris on the Upper East Side. Great to see you in the. Well, not in the room. We're not in the room anymore. We're in the great outdoors. I'm having a beer. Something about beer in plastic that is just so crap, though. I mean, it instantly ruins it. All I can say is I'm so grateful I don't have stupid long hair anymore because it was just so. Hello, baby. It was just so incredibly hot. That was a midlife crisis. I'm like, I'm gonna go on tour with Hitman, and I'm gonna look like a rocker again. I grew hair down to my waist, and it was just stupid. It was so hot, and I walked around almost all of last summer. I dumped it about a year ago, like this month, right before June. I'm a June baby, so it was right before my birthday last year, and I was just like, it was the greatest thing. I have it on. I'll put it up on my Instagram because I went into the barber and he cut it off, and it was amazing. Oh, Chris is I'm in Chicago today. Oh, I love Chicago, Chicago. I love that town. If I had to live in another major American city, it would be Chicago because I like it. It's like New York, and even though that's not the sea, it sure looks like it. Anybody who's never been to Chicago, it's on one of the Great Lakes, and it is. I once timed when we flew off from O'Hare. It was 20 minutes before the plane got to the other side. Incredible. It's so big, you cannot see. It just looks like the ocean. And that's what's amazing about that. Thanks, Chris. Should make sure I didn't miss anybody in the. Look at this, my starred super chats. There they all are. Okay. I want to make sure. I wish I could. I wish I could redesign this app because they make it so it's perfect for portrait, and I'm in landscape. I don't know why they do it that way. It's very silly. Very silly. StreamYard. Staying in the Gold Coast, Viagra Triangle. Okay, so that's where I stayed, exactly on the triangle, because Paul's cousin-in-law, I don't know, is that her? It's his mother-in-law's sister. We're very close to her, and she lived. I forget what the name of the street was, but it was on the flat side, not a triangle. They're equal sides, aren't they? The opposite side of where Trader Vic's was, in an apartment building that had, I remember it was Art Deco and it had green windowsills, green painted windowsills. And that's the only place I've ever stayed in Chicago because I have only ever been there once. I've been everywhere outside the United States of America a lot of times. I'm always interested in when people decide to, it's like a new boombox culture where everybody just plays their music out loud without headphones and stuff. And that's fine if it's good. But like when the guys are drowning us out with hip hop and today's trashy pop, I'm not a big fan of that. Especially that the reggaeton thing, that beat that I'm too white, I guess, to figure out because the machine's like, no, that's not the beat. But they all have that same boom, 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 boom. And that's probably wrong too. But I don't get any of that right because I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Very interesting. On this particular thing, I'm going back to scroll to make sure I didn't miss any chats. And it only gives me today's acting weird. I don't know what the problem is. Well, that 15-minute boat is definitely not here. I bought my ticket in advance to get to Manhattan. And I don't know where to go. Where do you guys want me to go today? Tell me in the chats where you'd like for me to go. 50 people in the room. Surely there's some ideas. I'm going to take the boat. It's going to take me to 34th Street. I could take it downtown. I could go to Battery Park City. Maybe I should do that. That might be a great idea. Because I haven't taken you guys to Battery Park City. That might be fun. What do you say? Not a bad idea. 52 people in. Do we have some upvotes? Do we have some upvotes? I have a lot of tabs open. I should get rid of them, right? I'm afraid to do anything on this thing because I'm so used to the way this works on the computer, but I'm certainly not accustomed to the way it works on this tiny little device. But you know what? I'm going to have to get the bigger, the iPhone Pro Max because I need more real estate because this thing is just stupid. 45 upvotes. Hey, out of 51 people, that's pretty great. Scotty H says, yay, Scotty H, not H, yay. Did anybody watch the Jim Henson documentary on Disney? It was magical. What a magical guy he was. 52, died at 52. I mean, or 53. I mean, what a terrible thing. What a legacy, though. It makes you think about what these people accomplished in such a short amount of time. I mean, you could think about, Kurt Cobain or Amy Winehouse or Jimi Hendrix or Jim Morrison, all these people that died so young. Maybe they're like Amy Winehouse made 2 records, Jimi Hendrix made a couple. The Doors made 8 records. Can I name all of the Doors records? The Doors, Waiting for the Sun, Strange Days, The Soft Parade, Morrison Hotel. Am I missing one? LA Woman. That's it, right? Am I correct? Ray Ray says, don't touch the red button. You don't touch the red button, Ray Ray. Here comes my boat. Watch this. Seems like I do that all the time now. It happens all the time. This crazy love of mine. I need to throw that cup out, but that kid almost did a collision on me. What does she always tells me to do, right? I'm going to switch it. I'm going to switch cameras because that's what you guys want, right? Here we go. Always recycle. Here's the boat. I'm going to shut down the, that's for you, Sheen and Company. Once I have to show her the ticket, my screen will go blank for a minute. This is where I get on the ferry, or the bus, as Sheen calls it. That's the schedule. Ticket required before you board. Activate the mobile ticket. I won't do that until they start approaching us, which is going to be now. So hold the phone for 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to turn that off for a second. Everybody's getting off the boat, as you can see plainly. As you can plainly see. Ray Ray's hilarious. Don't touch the red button. Believe me, there's so many red buttons on this thing, Ray Ray. There's so many of them that I like have to be. I'm just super paranoid. 'Cause remember the day of the first Gonzo I ever did? Um, and Gene cut us off. I was in the middle of the park. I don't even know where I was. It was hideous. Hideous. That's Frank Ottoman. You guys are like regulars here now. You all been here. All been here before. Chris on the Upper East Side says Al Roker, the weatherman, was in the front row of me on my flight in, looking very sartorially sharp. Yes, he always is. Um, Al Roker used to live, I guess, in Jamaica States, where Trump is from, because when I was a 16-year-old cutter, him and his wife used to come in all the time. I'm trying to remember her name. She was lovely. And they were just adorable. That was when he was very heavy. He's much thinner now, and he's such a snappy dresser. No doubt about it. A lovely guy. And I love that he's a legend. He's an NBC legend. He's been around a long time here in New York City. And I guess he lived in my neighborhood where I grew up in Jamaica State. Look at this beautiful baby. Oh my God, beautiful. Oh my God. 57 in the room. Going to Manhattan, guys. I will change the camera again so I can talk to you all. Yeah, if you only knew how stupid this is set up, you'd be like, it seems like it's retarded. It's totally fucking retarded. Oh, that says do not pet. I want to though. I want to pet him. Whenever I see a vest on a dog that says do not pet, it just makes me think the owner is a dick. Because that puppy looked ripe for the petting. He was a German Shepherd, and my dog was a German Shepherd mix, and she loved being pet. German Shepherds have beautiful dispositions. Animals are not stupid. They know who's good and they know who's bad. And here we go. Getting on the boat. Getting on the boat. Getting on the boat. I should get like a yearly pass for this thing, huh? I've been on this boat. I can never take this boat. And now I'm all over it. Pretty great. So then we kidnap someone. God, it smells like Europe in here. It happens all the time. I'm gonna switch cameras now because it's way too nice. He always takes off immediately. It's nuts. Maybe I'll figure out why you can see that fuselage. I gotta get rid of that. Back, ultra, bacteria. Yeah, there you go. It's still wide, but it's not the same. Good sign, you're in for a smooth flight. That's for sure. There you go. Let's get this going. I sure will, Ray Ray. Hold on. You anything. I don't know if I can get up there. Maybe when he stops, I can ask Ray Ray. There he is, yeah. It's kind of roped off, but you know, I could ask. Or I could ask one of the crew members. How many knots? It's in knots, correct? Ray Ray says, just want to make sure everybody sees it. I don't want to put you on the spot. Could you ask the skipper what speed does he travel when feckless tourists are on board? Oh, don't ask any of the crew. Oh, she says, don't ask any of the crew. I mean, if this guy came out, he'd be thrilled to know that a skipper from Ireland is asking. He's doing some important stuff right now, there, right? He's doing his actual job. Look at this. This is for Ray Ray. Love you, man. Get to see this 2001: A Space Odyssey. Let me get that off the screen so you can see it. Amazing, right? Incredible skill. It's incredible. I mean, we take this stuff for granted every time we get on a ship or a plane or a bus or, no, not so much a bus, but I mean, this is an incredibly difficult job to be a skipper of a boat like this. You know, Ray Ray, you know all about that. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know what he's gonna say. I'd love to ask him. It's not gonna come out. He's just lingering around in the pilot booth now. I mean, probably for security. I bet for security purposes, he's not allowed to unlock that. Yeah. No, they're done. They're locked up. Remember that. I bet you, because New York City, you know, we're so worried about all the terrorist assholes and all that kinds of stuff. Um, I'm wondering if I should get off here or if I should go down to. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? Because it takes so goddamn long to get downtown. Now, I fucked up, and they don't let me off. It's fine, but I think I'll get off here and just go across town. You know, why not? I'm in Manhattan now. Do you know how many knots this thing goes? Because I have a friend from Ireland who's a skipper.
It goes like 35.
30. I mean, that was super fast. That was really fast because my friend's a skipper from Ireland and he wanted to know. He said, holy crap. Thank you. 35 knots. Scotty H wants to know, she wasn't hot, dude. She was the furthest thing from hot, dude. Yeah, I'm going to exit. I'll wait. No problem. I made a last minute decision. The next stop is Wall Street or Brooklyn? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, certainly, sir. Certainly. Yes. Oh, I have to wait. I was scolded. Ooh, Mimi says, that girl was not hot. First of all, she was a teenager and she was A dirty little litter bug, Scotty H, Lord H. Mimi Reichenbach says, oh shit, we just had a little earthquake. Oh no. And not the not the Tori Amos variety, I'm assuming. Excuse me, but can I be you for a while? The dog won't bite if he's so fierce too. I've got the Antichrist in the kitchen, yeah, and me again. Mimi and I were, I'm not going to say intimately involved with Tori Amos, but we were there when she was signed to a band called Why Can't Tori Read on Atlantic Records, and they were terrible, and they got dropped. And she got re-signed, and so when that record came out, we had it before it was released, and we were obsessed with it because we were Kate Bush people, and we loved Tori Amos from the beginning. We saw her live, I met her, and she's so darling and amazing. Mimi says a little under 4, but epicenter here. Uh-oh. It's a little old earthquake from Pasadena. Wow, this boat is packed. Wow. Wow. It's packed. Sorry for I'm going to switch views because settings, camera. More me, damn it. A little under 4, huh? The people just keep on coming. Holy shit. Yeah. I have to wait till everybody gets off the boat because I decided to hesitate. Don't hesitate. You didn't want to by my side. The whole night. I can get off now. I'm out. Okay, here we go. See you, kids. Bye. All right, I'm off the boat. Y'all good looking. You're the best I had. Making love. Wow. Someday would be awesome. Maybe hear somebody's going, look at that view. Holy shit. That's unbelievable. Wow. Last guy off. He wouldn't let me off because I had to wait till everybody came on. Thank you so much. Yeah, the boat. Look at that. One lucky person got to board the boat for weight. Ray, I guess you know all about that because I got off. Let me clean my lens. Hold on. Better, right? I'm going to walk all the way across. Hide the current comments. Yes, Mimi says, yeah, here either, Travis. I'm in Pasadena. I just got the alert. We've odd because we've had a lot of little tumblers. Shit, me. I don't like to hear that at all. I don't like it. Jake's wearing shorts. Hot. I have legs like tree trunks. No chicken leg on me. My dad had the worst chicken legs ever. I ran for 10 years. I don't know if it's that or if it's genetic. Maybe I just got my mother's pegs. Who knows? They need to get tanned though because I'm whiter than Casper, whiter than a ghost. You should look up Caucasian in the dictionary and it says Dirk Kennedy. Oh, 7. I'm gonna run. I'm running. I'm running. Do, 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 do. So here I am in Manhattan, kids. This is what you wanted. This is what you get, right? It's a Dirkabouts. to the end of the world. Earlier today, I sent the film to Sheen. Here's your brother's latest masterpiece, and as an afterthought, my silly film. He's like, "Why is Italy in there?" I'm like, "Because I'm a coming. I'm a coming." And plus, I love that shot of him, he and I, on the Grand Canal. We just look so happy. Because Venice makes me so very happy. My friends make me so very happy. Laverne made me very happy. And I don't have her anymore. So I'm trying to find another kind of happiness. How does one fill a hole in your heart? I guess with friendship and love and people you love, That's how you do it. And I included some of the Italian stuff because that place is it's my happy place. Truly makes me happy. Did we get the light? I breathe the light. I breathe the light. Oh, it's still green, this bus. I always want to get a jump ahead of the buses in New York because here's a bus. I can't show you this one. There's a bus in New York. Once the bus starts going, you're fucked. Because there's all kinds of people on there. And the buses in New York, here's some observations for you. Some New York observations. Don't get on the bus. Buses in New York are where all the skeezy fucks are. Where all the slimy weirdos are. Creepy people. Subways are the subways are the subways. And that's fine. I'm a New York City tough kid rat, and I'm good with that. I'm a New York City tough kid rat. I never have a problem with the subway. But the buses, I avoid them at all costs. It's creepier than fuck. Every kind of... At first, I used to think, oh, this is sad. It's where all the infirm people are. And, it's not that. It's people taking advantage of the system. If it were that, it would be fine. It is every creepy person that talks to themselves, every stinky person that smells. All the worst of the worst of the worst of New York City is on a New York City public bus. Mark my words. Don't get on the bus, kids. If you come to my town, it's just gross. Travis Watt says, part 2 is a masterpiece. Dude, it made me cry. Especially at the end. With Clanid. Yay. I don't know. Did you take your shirt off? Is that what happened? Isn't it funny the way the role reversal works? It was a very ripped guy. And he took his shirt off. And the girls catcalled him. Just saying. It's okay if they do it. I mean, I would never do it. Because I'm a lady. Oh man, Super Chat's in the room. Oh my God. Got Travis Watts with a super sticker. Let's give you the theme.
We're on a bash about to the end of the world. Places unseen and unheard. Gonna see Valhalla, gonna reach for the stars on this Gonzo. Dirkabouts, look out! Dirkabouts!
Thank you so much for that. Carolyn Martin's in the room. Hey, Carolyn, love. We need some upvotes and chats to show Dirk the love. I don't get paid till Friday. You can cover. This is my job now. I'm out here. I'm busking. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Travis. Thank you so much. And soft coach, Eric Corp. Laverne will be walking next to you. Don't say it, man. I won't be able to take it. Every day is a different day, where like certain things, like, I was going through my pictures today, my videos, and they're all Laverne. Everything in my entire 90% is look how cute this is, look how cute that is. And most of it is like, wow, 3 weeks, 2 weeks before she left us, she was playing and jumping, and you guys saw the video, the all by myself video. She'd just come back from the hospital. She was doing really well. It's amazing. Amazing to me how I had a beer, so I get a little emotional. Let's go for cook-ons. That's a double for the Laverne comment. I can't thank you enough. It's very sweet of you. Because you know what? I'm a wreck most days. I'm a cheerful guy. Um, it's funny. So John called me this morning. John called me yesterday. Now, for any of you who don't know, John is one of the best friends a person could ever want. He is one of the lead guitar players in my band, Hitman. I was in the band before him, and we had a couple of guys before we made any records. We had a couple of guys in before him. You've met Don Fair. He's been on the show. Jim Bakke, you've met. He's always been the other lead. We have two lead guitar players. Like we were waiting for the right guy forever. And I had gotten a guy in the band that I knew from the Anthrax days when I played with Anthrax. He was in Anthrax too, but not at the same time as me. Excellent, absolutely ridiculous guitar player. Incredible guitar player. But not the right guy for my band. But I really wanted him to be. I really did. Anyway, he was in the band, nothing wrong with his work ethic. It was just, his style just clashed with the other guys in the band. And all that. Very funny guy. Later on, things would get weird with him. And I don't know exactly what happened. But it just, was a lot of unpleasantries later in life after he's out of band. I don't shit talk people because it's not worth it. I wish everybody the best. So we finally got John, and the way they got John was they had been Jimmy and Michael, our dearly departed, sorely missed bass player who died in 2013 of a very freak accident. No one really knows what happened. He was in a truck. He was ejected from the windshield of his car. That guy went out the same way. For any of you Kiss fans out there, the Kiss album Destroyer, which is the most famous, most popular Kiss album of all time, starts out with a song called Detroit Rock City. Can't say Detroit, it's Detroit Rock City. It's called Detroit Rock City, people. And it starts off with this narration of a newscaster and talks about this accident, head-on collision on Grand Avenue this morning. Anyway, that's how he went out. He went out almost identical. And he was the biggest Kiss fan in history. And it was so unbelievable. Anyway, where am I? So they had been scoping out this guy, John. He was in a band called Wild Child. And they played very pussy kind of rock and roll about girls and sex and drinking and partying. And like, that's so not what we were. But they were like, no, this guy has something extra special. Beautiful guy. He's absolutely one of the most handsome guys in the world. Total rock star and a sweetheart of a guy too. Anyway, they kind of were procuring this person for the longest time. And unbeknownst to me, because I had a friend who was in the band. Anyway, they fired the guy that I had brought into the band. And so this guy, John, shows up and I'm already resenting him. Little did I know how important he would be to me in my life. What a friend I would have. What a champion. What a compadre. Everything, every exemplary trait a person could possibly have in the world, he has. down to earth, talented, beautiful, the sweetest, biggest heart, amazing guy. Anyway, he called me yesterday. He's moving his house that he's lived in for 30 plus years, raised his children in. He and his wife's children are off. He's about to be a granddad. And he's going through it. He's going through what a lot of adults go through. Kind of empty nest syndrome. So they had a house in the end of Long Island. They were using it as a vacation retreat. You know, modest. We're not talking about Rockefeller. We're talking about, I had a house at the end of Long Island at one point too, until that's another story. That's another story for another show. And so they moved out to that house, and he's just lost. But he's got friends. He's got people that love him. And we had a great hour and a half conversation earlier this morning because he and I are early birds, so we were able to talk at length about everything. He's the guy that if I, was arrested in the middle of the night on a murder rap or espionage or some unthinkable thing, he would be the first person to, first of all, he'd be the guy I call. I think I'd call Paul, right? Oh no, I would call John. And John would come with a suitcase full of money. And John would get me out on bail because that's who he is. I love you, John, if you're ever watching the show. He's just one of the greatest people in the world. He's lovable. He's neurotic. He's a beautiful, beautiful person. Hey, so I'm walking up to 3rd Avenue, a street I worked on for 25 years. And this beautiful building that used to be on the corner of here has now been knocked down. Oh my God. They knocked that building down. Wow. Wowee kazowie. Let me give you this. This was an absolutely beautiful Victorian structure on the corner of 36th and 3rd, and it is now gone. Wow. Holy shit, when did they do that? Wow. And they're going to build a giant, stupid building. Wow. Let me have a look while I wait for the light. There's so many. Hey, Azza. Evening, mate from Nottingham. Hey, evening to you. Scotty H says PayPal's much better. Just saying Dirk gets 100% of that as opposed to 70%. You know what I wanted to say about Lord H. Listen, I love you all, and I thank you, and I am grateful for all of the support this channel you have given me because I don't have a job anymore. This is my career. This is what I'm doing now. I'm doing this. It's your show. I just host it, so I try to tailor it for everybody. But it is like I'm really praying to the gods because I've tried so many things in my life. I tried to be a rock star. I was a bartender in that bar, and I'm going to show you exactly where it is in a second. I worked in this bar for 25 years. And when the pandemic happened, we all had to leave. We all had to take off. Well, the restaurant did survive. And then when it was time for us to come back, the bosses said to us, listen, you guys are Americans. You have, you're on unemployment. And there were incredible unemployment benefits during the pandemic. It wasn't just regular unemployment. It was compounded with like this ECUP Act and all these special things. And they said, could you just stay on unemployment for a while? Because we have some people who are not qualified. And we were like, of course, we'll do that for our people we work with. Well, when our unemployment ran out, they didn't take us back. And I didn't have a pension with them. I wasn't in a union. So I dedicated 25 years of my life to this restaurant that is right there. It is called El Rio Grande in New York City. And I was the bartender there. I was the bartender there for 25 years. And I met some of the most amazing, beautiful people and that I'm friends with and I will be friends with till the day I die. Incredible people. And here, I'll give you a close-up. And I have not stepped foot in there since that new manager deceived me. A new manager came in, and not me, but several of the long timers that were there. It was just so not cool. Um, anyway, where am I getting at? So, Scotty H, Lord H, I love you, man. He does. You know, he PayPal's me every single show. This guy, I'm so incredibly indebted to you and grateful for your generosity and your support of this channel because this is my thing now. And, you know, I'd love to, it's not quite, you know, keeping the bills paid and all that stuff, but it's getting there. My Patreon is really growing and all of those things. It's growing. I'm patient because I want to give you guys the best content and I want to tailor it to what you like because I'm very malleable. This is Daniel's Bagels. This was here for 40 years, my dear friends. And for some crazy reason, this is gone. And I can't imagine why, other than the fact that I think they're probably going to knock this building down. Because this is the Ukraine, Romanian, and Moldovan embassy. This is the Romanian embassy. We used to watch because El Rio Grande is two sides of a building. So let me see that? That's the other side of the restaurant. El Rio Grande is the entire length of a building. So this is the Texas bar on this side, the Mexico bar, and the border's in the middle. So we would watch these amazing parties they would have here, and it was fantastic. It was really great. Really, really great. Thank you, Scotty H. Much love to you. Sydney Watch fan. Good morning, Dirk. Nice going. Nice walkabout. My pleasure, man. Did you see my new Seiko? How beautiful is that? Courtesy of Julian. Julian, you are a legend. It's a 40. Wears like a 42. I gotta say, but it's so comfortable. Yeah, Ray says YouTubers take 30. YouTubers take 30%. PayPal only way to go. It's very kind of you to even mention that stuff. I don't know if you guys know that, and God knows we don't want to talk about it because this seems gross. But you know, hey man, I do get it immediately, Scotty H. It goes right into my bank account. Scotty H. Dragon Lady thoughts. Scotty H. We can talk privately. We have a private chat. We can certainly do that. Believe me, there's lots to say. It's just that I've been advised. Hey, Daniel Gutierrez. Hey, everyone, just joining after work. Great to see you, Daniel. Quad talks. If those walls could talk. Softquake Terror Corp. Andrew Wolkovich. Is he trapped in Gong Woman's dungeon? Oh, that's her husband. That's who it is. Love the Seiko. Thanks, man. I love the Seiko too. I am so, amazed. I'm about to pass a bar called the Black Sheep, which is a bar that me and my buddies used to leave after we walked out of our shift, and we'd go have a drink here. This place was a Japanese restaurant, which is long gone. Now there's litter everywhere. I don't know what happened to 3rd Avenue, but it's dead. This is the Black Sheep. Black Sheep. Great bar. It used to be our after drink. I'm going to switch cameras because there's not much to see here. And I'll talk to the gang. Claude talks, guys talk. It happens everywhere. Guys watch, girls watch with tender loving care. That is the boys watch the girls, watch the boys watch the girls, watch the girls go by. I do I. It's Andy Williams' song from like the 60s because I'm such a nerd. Andy Williams, one of my favorite singers. People are like, who are your favorite singers? I'm like, Ronnie James Dio, Andy Williams, Tom Jones, Bruce Dickinson, Ian Gillan. My taste is all over the place. And Katie Lang. Travis Watt says, you are a good person and have the skills to be successful on YouTube. Keep up. Oh, man, don't make me. I'm also the biggest mush in the whole wide world there, Travis Watts. You know? I'm just an incredibly grateful person, you know? Because I don't think, you know, like, listen, I've worked really hard my entire life. And I'm always amazed. Like, I always feel like nice guys finish last because I've worked with a lot of, you know what, see you next Tuesdays. And I don't mean that. I never use that word on women. It's always, I'm very Irish in that regard. It's a word I call men. Never would refer to a woman with that word. Um, all the freaking idiots, all the aggressive, the aggros, as Dana O'Malley would say, because she's, you know, how much younger is she than me? Oh God, I hate to even think about it, because you know she's one of my BFFs in the whole wide world, and I adore her. But like, I always forget I'm like 16 years older than her, right? No, I'm not. I am. I'm 8. I was 18 when she was born. I was 18 when Dana was born. But she's, you know, she's an old soul. Claude talks. I was at Rio, and a friend of mine, this huge guy, toasted us all and took a bite out of his marglass and said, "Cheers with blood." Oof, who was that guy? Claude. I probably was I there. I was there from '97 to 2000 to 2020. 2020. 2020. Yeah. Crazy. That's gross. Andrew Allgood's Canadian, $5 home and safe after a hot day. Unfortunately, I missed so much of the show. But Andrew, you're home now. Isn't that great? We love you. You're here. Uh-oh. Ooh, I must be in a low, slow place. Hold on. I'll move. I'm going to go to 42nd Street where the signal is bound to be better. Guys talk, girls talk. It happens everywhere. Guys watch, girls watch. This is Docs. Claude talks. You know Docs, I'm sure. Actually, I sorry about that. I guess I'm in the. You know where I? Oh, I know why. So this building I'm in front of right now. Hold on. Let me show you. This is the governor's building. It's where the governor's office is. So they have all kinds of internet blockers here. So that's probably why that happened. Andrew, thank you so much. I hope you got to see a little bit of the cuckold. Uh, that's Gong Woman's husband. Thank you, baby. Love you. Let's do it again. In case it didn't work. Figures I show up and everything breaks. Is there no audio now, Daniel? Let me check the audio settings. Audio, AirPods. Looks like it's working now. Back. Yeah, sorry. That's no, honestly, there's the governor's office has nobody's cell phone works in front of that building. It's just completely a dead zone. I'm going to show you guys where I met Barack Obama. I, for Kennedy, met Barack Obama during his presidency. I was in the Gap. I shit you not. And I was shopping for jeans for my job at El Rio Grande. And I was looking at stuff and probably very upset that I was now 33 and not a 30 or a 31 anymore and going, well, these don't fit. And these people were staring at me. These guys were like looking at me. I was like, what the fuck? Did the staff here think I'm shoplifting or something? Oh God, don't do that. Anyway, long story short, I go to try on a pair of 33s and they fit, which was depressing. And I come out of there and I see a guy with a curly Q earpiece. And as a joke, I said, is POTUS here or something? And he said, if you want to stay in the store, you're going to need federal ID. Now, Dirk carries a passport because Dirk doesn't drive. It's the federal ID I can do. So I'm like, what the fuck is this about? So turns out Barack Obama was coming in here to do a photo op for the new federal mandated minimum wage. And he was going to pick out some things for the girls. And he didn't pick any of that out. The beautiful sales assistant helped him out with that, which was amazing. It was terrific. And I met him. And he's not a baseball guy, he's a basketball guy. And as far as sports go, the gay dude likes baseball like it's going out of style. But other sports, not so much. But I can talk about Broadway. Liza, Judy, Barbara, Bernadette Peters, Patti LuPone, sure. Shirley, all that. But when it comes to, listen, I could sit in the bar room and talk about the Mets, their history, stats, crazy shit. If I was really if I was like single and like a real deviant person, I would go to just sports bars and pick up dudes that way by just talking sports and getting them drunk. Because that's what straight guys try to do. But I'm not that kind of guy. But it's funny. Look, what do you mean? What do you mean you got a boyfriend? Oh, you know so much about baseball. I do. Anyway, where did I digress. Well, I digress. I'm going to cross the street and guess where I'm going? To the Chrysler building. Or as Asheen O'Malley likes to say, Chrysler. Like Les Paul, not Les Paul. The Irish accent, Chrysler. Chrysler. I think it sounds actually better when you say Chrysler. It's got an air of sophisticazione. I like it a lot. So I'm on 42nd Street. But not the Broadway part. This is the East Side part, which is, businessy. Beautiful buildings though, right? Let me get out of the way. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch the orientation so you guys get to see what it looks like. Oh, you don't need to see me. Silly goose. Where is the thing for that? Oh, shit. It doesn't. Wow, the orientation disappears. Hold on. Come on. There you go. This is just amazing. And that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. I'm going to take you to the Chrysler. Uh-oh. Did Capitol Grill leave? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This was the Capitol Grill, and it's gone. Holy shit, when did that happen? I have a bunch of friends from El Rio Grande, customers of mine, my Wednesday gang, my Sunday gang. And my friend used to take us to that. Do you know when that closed? Like yesterday? Holy crap. We are on the move. He was thrilling, wasn't he? And the beautiful MetLife buildings. Wow. Wowee, James. It's funny. Unbelievably, I called James today. James, the guy that takes me here for the big point. This place, that's how big this place is. This is IMP designed. This is an adjunct to the Chrysler building. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to switch the orientation around because you need to get a hold of this. Actually, that is the Chrysler building, which my dad worked in for 40 years. 405 Lexington Avenue.
Yeah.
405 Lex. It was the headquarters of American Airlines. We're American Airlines, doing what we do best. Let's see. Wow, everything's changed around here. I can't believe Capitol Grill's gone. Woo! You know, I gotta say, it was a pretty shitty location. Look at this thing. Look at this entrance. You're ready to what's your ready to you're ready on mine. Step into the woods, step into the light. So Wizard of Oz. That's the side entrance, 135, 42nd Street. This is the Chrysler Building. Andrew Wolkovich says, Bernadette Peters, va 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 boom, beautiful lady from Queens, New York. I believe she's from Maspeth, or she's from Ozone Park. She's from. I know she's from Queens. I'm really tired of the people smoking pot on the streets of New York City. I've really freaking had it. I should go get a battery, right? I mean, I have a battery, but I should go into the Apple store and see what their prices are like. This is the grand entrance, my dear friends, to the Chrysler Building. Or as Sheen says, the Chrysler. It is one of the most beautiful buildings. And it's like, I'm not going to get in there right now because it's closed, but because it's beautiful, beautiful building. Absolutely gorgeous. It's Art Deco, the absolute epitome of Art Deco architecture. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. And they used to have a place at the top of it called the Cloud Club, which my sister and I have been to when we were kids, and then they closed it. Then for a while, it was kind of an executive, this, that, or the other. And anyway, what happened at the end is they closed it. So now I believe it's a dentist office, but it's in those triangles, those lit up triangles that you see when you're near the Chrysler Building. This, my dearest friends, is Grand Central Station. Now, this is not the great entrance to Grand Central. This is the side. So if you like, I will show you the front of it. Because that's a crappy view, isn't it? It's shitty. I'm going to check my phone battery, make sure it's not crap. I'm at 50%, not bad. AirPods are good. It's all good. All good. Battery wasn't good. For an hour and a half, not bad. I'm doing these 2-hour Gonzos. They're absolutely crazy. But you know what? They've been worth it. I'm grateful. They've been paying the bills. And like I said, it's your show. You just tell me where you want me to go. I am at 42nd Street and Lexington Avenue in New York City at this very moment. And I'm happy to point the camera in the direction that you like. You see, did I miss some stuff? I did. She is who I thought of when Dirk mentioned murder. Oh, yeah. Claude, the glass bitter, the Irish fucking slayer. Amazing. Ray, right? You guys are killing me, right? There's my sister from the sunrise to the sunset in the west. She's singing the other one. She's from Ozone Park. Yeah, she would know. Kerry, you should come on the show. Kerry, you want to come on the show? Let's see. Does she want to do it? How do you do that? I know that there's like a invite the guests. What else? Invite guests. Copy. Hold on. This is for my sister, guys. Unless somebody wants to come on the show. Hold on. Depends. I have to know you. Anybody willing to come on here? Why not? Comments. How do I comment? Isn't that crazy? I comments. She says no. How come I can't comment? Oh, I could do it this way. Banners, right? Banners. Oh. Here, banner. Listen, that's because you gotta be a Patreon or one of the regular Bastardos, somebody I know, somebody I can trust because it's a family show. If you want to come on, or if my sister wants to come on, or if any of the O'Malley, anybody. Because you know what? It's your show. I just host it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross the street over here so you guys get a better view of what it really looks like. I'm going to ignore these cabs and stuff like you. One day I was walking on my way to work and I decided I needed a belt. So I went down to the Gap and this area exploded. And my friend Simon was working. He's from Brazil. He was working and he got hit by a piece of shrapnel from the street. It was all over the news. I guess it was about, sorry, 10, 15 years ago. Now, this is the Grand Hyatt. This is currently owned by Donald Trump and is about to get demolished. This used to be the Commodore Hotel. And underneath that facade is a beautiful inlaid brick and lintel building that was covered with glass because, you know, Trump has zero aesthetic ability. His buildings are ugly. They're glass and gold and gilded. And I mean, he has no concept of taste or style. Just look at the way he dresses. And this place, underneath this facade, is an absolutely stunning building, the Commodore Hotel. But it's next to what is quite possibly one of the most beautiful buildings in the entire world. And I'm about to take you there. I'll take you there. Here's Cipriani. Not to be confused with Cipriani as like dodos from Brooklyn call it. This was the Greenpoint Savings Bank. It was a big old-fashioned bank, but they hold fancy balls, dresses, and all kinds of stuff. Classy affairs. Guys wearing blue pants and brown shoes. And it was the Bowery Savings Bank. Now it is Cipriani, 42nd Street. Okay, my gimbal didn't want to pay attention to me. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you one of the most beautiful buildings in the world. There's a lot of construction going on. This is Grand Central Terminale. That is One Vanderbilt, which is way too big. Way too big. There's currently a ton of construction going on right now. So you can't see a lot of the stuff. So here, see this roadway is Park Avenue, and it goes through the building on either side and lets you off into the Grand Esplanade that is just north of 42nd Street. Starts with the starts right after the Grand Central Terminal, right after the MetLife building, which was famously built as the Pan Am building. It's a beautiful building, which we just found out that is where that steakhouse is going to be moving to. I don't know when they're going to be in there. Maybe they've been doing it the whole time. And so this, you can drive right through it, just right on the sides. And we're going to go into 42nd Street. I'm going to take you into the terminal so you guys can see how beautiful it is. Claude Talks, I'm totally popping in there. And you know, and I know, and we know. What kind of food is capital? Steakhouse. My sister wants to do a divorce special. Whatever you want, my darling. I am merely a vessel. What are you allergic to, Andrew? Weed? Good. Justin, good fun says 220 disagree, 45 and center. No, I'm not talking about politically, Justin. I'm talking about architecturally. His buildings are all gross. That's it. I don't really give a flying. I mean, I know him. Like, I've met him many a time, knew his mom, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, you know, I don't have the same impression of him that, you know, the world does, because I used to slice his bologna and American cheese. But, you know, I grew up in the same town as him. So I know what that is all about. So, there's nothing to do with that. It's just that his buildings are all really ugly. I mean, they're just not a nice juxtaposition against the architecture of New York City. It's not international style. It's not modernism. It's just man, it's just ugly. And it's a shame because that building is beautiful. And it's nothing to do with that at all. At all. And we'll never have a political conversation on here because you know what? I don't really give a shit at this point. I don't really care. I'm a human. I respect other humans. I respect everybody's privacy, their rights, freedoms, and I want everyone to be happy. And I don't think any politician is interested in doing that for anybody. I don't care who you are. At all. Let's all get together and drink wine. I used to steal his silverware. Amazing. I mean, I knew his mom really, really well. And she was lovely. You know, she had a bit of, I mean, it's a well documented problem. That's the reason why the Donald does not drink, because his family has a very, very serious history with alcoholism. And he's, you know, he's not an idiot. As much as people want to think he is an idiot, he knows exactly what he's doing. He does not drink. Hold the door open. Say please and thank you. Um, his mom was a bit of a drinker, and she used to come in a little inebriated, but she was so darn. Her hair was always done. She always smelled like First by Van Cleef and Arpels. It was amazing. I'm in Grand Central Terminal now. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Turn the camera around. Got to hear percussion. This is Vanderbilt Hall, which is concessione and public space for your next event. And then, ladies and germs, I'm going to take you to one of the most beautiful spots in the world. Yeah, no one wants to look at me. Hold on. I'll do ultra wide. I gotta find out why that is. Why does that do that? See, what you're seeing right here is the camera. So I guess this particular thing doesn't like the ultra wide. I have to use the dual wide. Okay, there you go. That's pretty good. It's not as good as the other one though. Anyway, it's absolutely beautiful. This is the Apple Store. I mean, it's pretty cool that we have an Apple Store. This is my Apple Store because I literally live 6 minutes away from here. I jump on the 7 train and I go one stop to where I live, and I'm home. Fantastic, right? It's the Apple Store. The constellations. Now, when I was a kid, the ceiling was black, completely black. Oh shit, meme says, yanked a pump out of my car, spilling gas all over the place and strong arms me. I said, are you drunk? She pushed me. I'm really fucking jarred by this. Message people and said, what happened, meme? Did you call the cops? What the fuck? No, I'm not. I'm shook. What does one do? There's no recourse for that bitchy blonde woman in Alexis. Oh my God. You want to hear a funny story, meme? And you know you're gonna love this because you know I hate LA people, and you're a New Yorker, so it doesn't make a difference. We got on a flight to LA, and they canceled the flight. So I had the window seat, Paul had the middle seat, and Paul's dad had the the aisle. Well, they canceled the flight, Phillips, and guy had a beautiful Explorer on. And so they changed the. They didn't tell anybody. They just pushed the flight back a half an hour. So we get on the flight. I get in the window, and this LA bitch gets on the flight. She goes, "You're in my fucking seat." And I look at her and I said, "Excuse me?" She goes, "You're in my seat." I said, "No, I booked a window seat." She goes, "Well, they changed the flight, so now I'm in the window seat." I said, "Well, you could use a bar of soap for that potty mouth. Is that the way you approach? You get more sugar." And she goes, "I don't give a shit. Just get the fuck out of my seat." That's what she said to me. And I said, "Okay, I'll get out of your seat." So turns out Paul's father was on the opposite row in the aisle, and I was in the middle. Paul was on the aisle. And so I let her in, and she's grumbling the whole time. I said, "Well, good luck to you if you need to pee during the flight, because I'm not fucking letting you out." She says, "What? You can't do that." I said, "Try me." Middle of the flight, she wants to get up, and I decide to, and I just wouldn't move. I kept like not allowing her out because it was so tight because we were on Virgin. And then she calls the flight attendant, and Paul and I instantly decide to pretend we're asleep. We're like, "What? What? What are you guys talking about? What? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. She's crazy." And then the flight attendant looks at us. She goes, "She's a bitch." Yes, you are. He says the clock is valued. I thought it was 10 million because it's got some kind of precious materials in it too. Be careful. There is a Stachi owned hotel just down the street. Godfather video. I love the Godfather video game. We didn't call the cops. Okay. Mimi says I had to pull out and let her go her way. Yeah, fuck her. Don't let that person get inside your head. It's not worth it, Mimi. Not worth it at all. Not worth it at all. Beautiful. This guy's super tall. Holy shit. He must be like 6'8". Crazy tall. It's the Apple store. I'm not going to go in there because I don't see a reason for it. Roll of the Tiger. Of course, the escalators were the backdrop for the chase scene in Carlito's Way. They sure were. Which is a movie I haven't seen in a long time, and Oshin always quotes it. He and I don't have the same taste in movies at all. I liked Carlito's Way a lot. We like a lot of the same movies, but then he's got a whole list of movies that I've never even seen. I did see The Matrix, and I liked it a lot. I have not seen the other ones because everybody told me they're shitty. Roar the Tiger, how you doing, Roar the Tiger? Still thinking about you. I lit a candle for you on Sunday, for you and your beautiful family. I'm gonna go up to Fifth Avenue. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. You get the view from the top of the stairs, which is always beautiful. I always think about shit. What happens if I have to go pee during a stream? I'm like, I could turn the camera off if you guys wait, and I could turn the sound off because I can't leave my camera anywhere. And the beer thing is not a good idea. I'm not saying it's happening, but it could. This is Cipriani Dolci, which makes you think it's a dessert restaurant, but it isn't. You got love. She didn't even say thank you. That's okay. Now we are on Vanderbilt. This is one Vanderbilt. I'm going to switch the orientation so you guys can see the breadth of its size. It's it was the second biggest building in New York City. You guys want to see the market? Don't go cry, me. It's a crazy building. See, that's a beautiful building. I mean, this is, it's modern, it's got design, it's not just black glass. But we're walking here. There's nothing to see, so I'm going to switch over. I really wish that I had a better way to switch cameras because it's so crap. There you go. Hi. Hi, my name's Dirk. This is iBashers. We're having a Dirkabout. We're having a Dirkabout. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where is it?
We're on a bash about to the end of the world. Places unseen and unheard. Gonna see Valhalla, gonna reach for the stars on this Gonzo. Dirkabouts, look out! The day is Dirkabouts!
That didn't work at all, did it? Am I in another glitchy zone? Yeah, fuck Lexus lady. Now here, oh, are they fixing it? The Yell Club is getting a remake. Ladies and gentlemen, the Yell Club is a beautiful place to go. For cocktails. Now what the hell is missing down there? Oh shit. I get so nervous when I see buildings because New York has the worst landmarks commission. They're corrupt. Our new governor, Kathy Hochul, is a twat. She is super into money and saving budgets and doesn't care about any of the historical things in New York. She allows beautiful buildings like the Statler or the Pennsylvania Hotel to be demolished. This is the Yale Club. The Yale Club. And this is the beautiful Roosevelt Hotel, which is one of the grand dames of New York City. And it is no longer a grand dame of New York City because, listen, we have a refugee situation here too. Just they're not from the Ukraine or Africa, or they're from Mexico and, South America. And they're mostly housed in big old hotels. This hotel was on the decline for many years. It's been owned by Pakistan Airlines. And, they weren't going to do a good job. Because, when's the last time you booked a flight on Pakistan Airlines? Not exactly my airline of choice. But let me show you this building. And my friend stayed here not long ago. I mean, a couple of years ago. Probably 10 years ago. Who am I kidding? Quite a while ago. He actually went kind of cuckoo. The whole political thing kind of ruined his life. This is the Roosevelt Hotel. It's a grand dame of New York City. 500 rooms. Beautiful, elegant ballrooms. It's just a mess. They had incredible shops, beautiful stuff. But these things are getting repurposed, because of the new way we operate. Everybody's into Airbnb and into different things now. And that's okay. I do love a grand hotel though. I do love big old bones, the plazas of the world, the Excelsiors of the world. They're beautiful things. I'm on Vanderbilt right now. This is a beer hall. So I don't like beer halls. Not my thing at all. I mean, I do like a beer from time to time, as you've now witnessed. You guys make me drink beer. It's true. We make me. I'm going to switch around because we're done with that angle. There we go. 57 people in the room. Dirk, maybe when you and Paul get to Italy, you can get a place that has some wonderful history. Yeah, well, the town that, where his family is from is extremely old. It was built in the year 9. So most of the stuff there is old. However, a lot of it has been renovated, and that's really, really, really super cool. So yeah, I like that. I like modern amenities like everybody else does. Who doesn't? But I'm not going to let that destroy my opinion of architecture. I mean, I don't want to. In Italy, there's so many crumbly places you can buy for 50 cents on the dollar, and that's a lot of work. Listen. I'm not handy enough, nor am I rich enough to pull that off. So I'm not going to be doing that. Look, they put these balls down so people can't sit. This kind of that's kind of aggro. That's aggro. Let me put my glasses back on so I can read what you're saying. Gang on mine. Pennsylvania 6 5000. Pennsylvania 6 5000. Fantastic tune about the Hotel Pennsylvania. Dude, it's gone. I walked past there the other day. It's gone. Absolutely gone. They knocked it down and it was about to be landmarked. It was once the largest hotel in the world, directly across from Pennsylvania Railroad Station, which is, of course, demolished. And it was the most beautiful building in America. And to put up Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous shitty arena, it sucks. It sounds like crap. It's garbage. Pennsylvania 6 5000. Oh, yeah. What a song. I love Glenn Miller. I found that Italy has a Toronto. The island and the boy was the original settlement. Is that true? Has a place called? Well, probably. That's probably where they got the name. Claude Talk says, beer money sent to PayPal. Thanks for the Midtown memories. I got to get over the bridge and visit. Well, yeah, listen, I live on the bridge too. Claude, why don't we get together? Why don't you send me an email? You know where that is. Hold on. I don't need to tell you that. You know where I am. Shoot the batters. Guys, if you want to send me, who cares? Who cares, right? Everybody's asking for that. BasherDirk@gmail.com. Why is this not working? I got to get out of this. I think I'm in a canyon. BasherDirk@gmail.com. Send me a line and we'll meet for coffee. I've met Easy E so far. That's the only person from the Bastardos I've actually met. And I figured it was safe. He's a Patreon. There it is. BasherDirk@gmail. BasherDirk Gmail 5000. Come visit me in the city. We'll have coffee. And this is a very big building, whatever the hell that is. Jesus Christ. That's ugly. Wow. That's a big, ugly building. Let me show you what this is, gang. Guys talk, girls talk. It happens everywhere. Wait till you see how ugly this thing is. Woof. It's hideous. It looks like a Blade Runner Penitentiary. Wait till I get out of here. Wow, that's really ugly. It's super duper ugly. Once I get past the scaffolding, I'll be able to show you. I figured what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up to Rock Center. Look at this thing. Holy crap. Let me change the orientation so you guys can get a better grip on what this thing looks like. Holy shit. Looks like a federal penitentiary for like Decker and Company. Holy shit, that's nuts. It's a concrete canyon. It's really ugly, Andrew. You gotta see this shit. I am now on Madison. I'm gonna walk up to Park and Fifth. I think I'll take you guys to Rock Center, and then call it a day. Holy shit, this thing is ridiculous. Look at it. What is this ugly monstrosity? Wow, that's ugly. I don't mind tall buildings if they're beautiful. They haven't built a tall, beautiful building since the Chrysler building. The ones that they make now just look like the ones along the park that I showed you guys the other day. They're hideous. I don't want to look this way. It's ugly. Guys talk, girls talk. It happens everywhere. Yeah. All right. I'm walking. How many people? 55. Everybody up, folks? I'm working here. Help me out. Vote. It helps out the channel immeasurably. I know everybody can't super chat or PayPal or whatever it is that they do, and you can just enjoy the content, and that's your prerogative to do so. I want to thank everybody that did, as this is my career, my new career choice, and it's because of you. So somebody in the chat said Rockefeller Center. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Rock Center, which Saks Fifth Avenue is there, and next time I get a hold of Easy E, the beautiful Easy E, what I will do is I will take, he and I shall go to, it's the new JP Morgan building. You wouldn't think any of those people would have any money left, you know? Andrew, Canadian $50. Go take a leak and grab a drink and some food. Also upvote everyone and subscribe. Become a bastard patron if you can. You're the sweetest thing in the whole wide world. What do you want? What do you want for that? A kiss? Andrew. Tell me what's your preference for super chat? Tell me. Tell me more. Tell me more. Carolyn Martin says, you're inside. My whistle register isn't what it used to be. I used to be able to get a little higher than that. I actually have to do this in order for that. Smooth out the surfaces of the edge of the vocal cords in order to get the whistle register to work. It's very strange. Last time I had a scope down my throat, the guy said I had a little bit of fraying. And he says, I can just go in there with a knife and cut it off. You'll be good to go. I was like, I don't think so. And I asked him what that's from. And he said, talking loud, meaning the bar. It was from years and years and years of talking too loud at the bar, which is depressing. But, he said, it'll eventually fix itself. Either that or I can take a knife and cut it. I was like, I don't want to. Don't cut it. Vince Fine Art says, my cat caught a big rat today. Please monitor that kitty cat. Please, 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 please. Because, Vince, you know what I went through, right? You know what I went through, right? Let's see. The kiss enough was nice. Oh, Andrew. Andrew, you have no issues. You're a beautiful person. Travis, this takes much more effort than streaming from the green room. The green room. That's so funny. I have that so set up now. It's so dialed in. I got my extra bulbs and, it's comfortable. But I have to say, listen, I told you guys I need to lose 18 pounds. And you know what? This is really going to help. Because I'm doing some walking here. Walking here. Doing a lot of walking. Let's see what happens. I love people watching on the avenue. I'm going to switch cameras now because we're on Fifth Avenue now. And I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on here, but $10 from Ray Ray. Come on, Ray Ray. Ray Ray, you get a kiss too. Where are you? Where are you? I just stopped. It happens everywhere. Ray Ray. My boat captain. Oh, captain, my captain. For the both of you, I'm going to give you a little...
We're on a bash about to the end of the world. Places unseen and unheard. Gonna see Valhalla, gonna reach for the stars on this Gonzo. Dirkabouts, look out! Dirkabouts!
That's for the two of you beautiful boys. You beautiful, sweet boys. Let me get back to the comment section. Shit. Uh-oh. I get very scared when I hit the wrong button. It worked. Ray Ray, if we were in the west of Ireland, we had too many drinks, we'd probably wind up making out anyway, right? You know that would probably happen, right? We just don't have to talk about it afterwards. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Mwah. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Well, here's Ted Baker. I'm going to switch cameras because I'm right near Rockefeller Center and you guys want to see the good stuff. So, I'm going to wait for this guy. I yield for traffic, but not for you because you're a taxi cab. Here's Ted Baker. Now, Dana and Emmett got me a Ted Baker bag several years ago for Christmas. And as you guys know, I always get my bags at La Rinascente in Firenze. And I love this bag, but I broke the strap off of it. So I want to get it repaired because it's a very high quality, beautiful bag. And I went to their other location in Columbus Circle and they said, go to Fifth Avenue, but it's closed. But I will go there because I just like this bag. I'm wearing it right now. But I actually have a carabiner on it because I broke it. So here's some watch stores. Oh my God. Travis, I'll take a kiss, Dirk, just not on the lips. Wife might get jealous. Aw, Travis. Where would you like me to kiss you? Are we going to my OnlyFans page now? Jesus Christ. Here you go, buddy. Mwah. Thank you, baby. Travis, you're a legend. Hey, I've kissed men before. I've kissed girls too. I had a beautiful girlfriend in high school who I'm still friends with. Hey, by the way, here's Citizen. Oh, well, I've got the wrong camera on. Hold on, guys. I'm going to switch you over. It ain't Rolex, it's Citizen, but that's okay. Hold on. Oh, my thing got mad at me. Okay, there it goes. Yes. Every once in a while, this thing gets mad. There it is. Now it'll follow me. Jesus Christ. How did that happen? I swear to God, every once in a while it turns light green and gets me nervous. Okay, I'll just hold it like that. Okay. Citizen. Puma. Not that anybody gives a shit about Puma, right? I want to hold this the right way. There it goes. Okay. Every once in a while it gets a little ornery. If they have if Toy Sure is open, which it might not be, I'll go to Toy Sure. I'll bring you guys. It's my favorite chocolatier in the world from Switzerland. It's a beautiful. We got it. And I'm going to get out of the people's way, change camera so you can see the beautiful Saks Fifth Avenue. And I'm not talking about the chain. I'm talking about Saks Fifth Avenue, the actual Saks flagship store on Fifth Avenue. And that, my friends, is it. It's beautiful. All decked out in Americana. Very nice. For you fans in Italia, in Firenze, La Rinascente, Negozio Dipartimento. This is Saks Fifth Avenue, the famous shop. It is closed. They close Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Now, I have not been in here in a couple of years, but I heard that they changed the lobby around and it looks very white, which is very sad. Toy Sure looks closed. Okay, ready? I'm going to get you a great shot of Rock Center. Guys, remind you of any particular TV shows? Tina Fey show, Alec Baldwin, 30 Rock. 30 Rock. Ray says, Dirk, I'll never do spoons with you. I don't know what spoons means, but all right. It's Claude got it right away. 30 Rock is one of the funniest shows ever made. I missed what? I just recently rewatched the whole season. My favorite line is Liz Lemon, who's Tina Fey's character. She's a head writer. Alec Baldwin is a right-wing Republican, and his mom is Elaine Stritch, and he's always perfectly dressed. And she comes in, he's wearing a tuxedo. She goes, tuxedo, Jack, what do you do? He goes, Lemon, it's after 6. Well, do I look like a farmer? One of the funniest ever. It's a great place. Let me clean the lunch. Okay, hold on. Don't get the panties in a bunch. I felt like the camera had to get cleaned. And it sure did. Look at that. That's from the city, man. How much better that is already. She got a red light, which means I can go. Guys talk, girls talk. It happens everywhere. Guys watch, girls watch. The tender loving care. Ready Rock, I'm going to take you to the famous, I don't think the ice skating rink is here now. It's probably the restaurants. Cole Haan, Teuscher, my favorite chocolatier. I went here with Easy. It's great. It's closed. What time's it close? Everything closes at 7. Shit, I wish I knew. Well, that's great because I bought 4 pieces of chocolate for me and Easy, and it was $33. Crazy, crazy. I'm crazy for eating Swiss chocolate, and I'm crazy. What do you think the rent is on one of these stores? Right? Show you some of this action. This is beautiful. Very beautiful. Japanese gardens. This year they do a different theme every year. This is where the famous Rockefeller Skater ice skating rink is. And of course, during the summer, it's a restaurant. But why does it not look like a restaurant? It looks more like, let me get rid of that banner. Just looks more like a hangout. Used to be a very exclusive restaurant. I've ice skated here many a time. Now, I'll tell you another thing that happened in New York City. First of all, this building is, I'm going to change the orientation so you can see this because it's amazing. You need to see this because it's amazing, right? Dun, 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 dun. Amazing. Put my glasses on so I can read, guys. No, the whole city's open, Travis, but it's like the main touristy shit is closed. Are those real plants? Yes, everything's real. Used to be, how can I? Kohan is still there. It is still there. Roy the Tucker says, Dirk, are the Nigerian gents dressed in native garb still selling phony watches from their briefcases? You know what? They're not. You know where they are? In the Pigalle in Paris. Dana and I were there, I don't know, God, it's almost 10 years ago. I can't believe how fast time flies. And they were like, this is 2014 we were there. We're in the Pigalle. I was taking you to Montmartre. And they were like, iPhone 12, iPhone 14. And it's like the iPhone 4 was out. It was crazy stuff. Ray Ray with another $10 super sticker. You crazy, beautiful bastard. Thank you so much. Every little bit counts. Every little step I take. Every little move I make. Let's give you the gallery of bastards. Because you know what? I can't do the gallery tonight. So hear about that.
The gallery of bastards, send me the shots, the sublime is over. The gallery of bastards, you share them with me, and I share with the world.
Thank you so much. I'm going to put the camera on me for a second because I'm going to change batteries. Because I just got to check my batteries. Oh, great Fleetwood Mac song. I got to just give me a second. I'm going to check my battery on my phone. Yeah, that needs some nourishment. Everybody else is in pretty good shape. I'm going to swap that bitch out. Sorry about that, kids. I don't know what happened. I bet you my audio's not working now. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. You guys can hear me now, right? Sorry about that. They are real plants. Ray, fuck YouTube. I was just trying to swap out my batteries and they got mad at me. You need to pre-set up the gallery to play as a pre-recording. I walk about you can have a play and have the pre and that's true. It's very true. I'm trying to get my battery to plugging it in and it just doesn't seem to want to work. Oh, is that working now? You guys can hear me now, right? I don't know why it does that. It's always at the end that it does that shit. There we go. Oh wow, I lost a lot of views in the last 2 minutes. Anyway, you know what I'll probably do is I'll go over to FAO Schwartz and then I'll wrap it up because I have a feeling I might have damaged my battery, and I'm really worried about that. If I did, it's 33 in the room, and I love you all. But 2 hours and so that's oh yeah, like my battery's it's not charging, and I don't know why. So that scares the bejesus out of me. So I'm gonna walk over to here, and I'm gonna say good nighty nighty to all of you. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, for regular in the studio bashers, the gallery of bashers. I saw a lot of great pics from you guys. I'll be back tomorrow with the regular bashers from the studio and all of that. So I'll be back tomorrow and Thursday and Friday, of course, with the big guy doing our usual amazing show. It's probably the cord. Yeah, I don't know. Like this is the cord that I plug my phone into, Andrew. Like that I plug it into the wall too. So I don't know. Um, anyway, boys and girls, I love you all. It is my name is Dirk. This is iBashers. These are the Dirk Walkabouts. This is your show. I just hosted. Thank you so much, Julian, for the beautiful Seiko. I will treasure it forever. Melly C, did you see your watches in the intro? Let's play that out. And I'll play it out and we'll end the show on that tonight. Where is it? Let me find. There it is. So, guys, remember to let me get in front of the flags. Ooh, they're all pride flags. All the flavors of the rainbow. As my friend Steve used to say affectionately, swallow the rainbow. Ba-da-bum. So, guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember that when you encounter unkindness, that person could be going through something you just don't understand. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Either that or they're just
We're on a bash about.